Alright guys, so it's time for us to continue our Marvel Siege reading order. And guys, we pick up with Dark Wolverine number 82. Now guys, if you are new to my channel, basically every Friday I upload one video because right now we are covering the Marvel Siege reading order. And guys, we now pick up with Dark Wolverine number 82. Now, if you do like this book and this video, and all my other videos, please leave me a like, subscribe, and also guys, if you have any suggestions on books I should read, let me know in the comments below. But anyways guys, we do pick up with Dark Wolverine number 82 to continue our Marvel Siege reading order. Now guys, real quick side note. With this book right here, the first half takes place before Siege number 1. The second half takes place after Siege number 1. It's kind of weird, but I like it a lot. Now, second thing also, Dark Wolverine. This is not Logan Wolverine. This is his son Daken, who is currently the Wolverine in Marvel Comics at this time period of Marvel Comics. Because the thing is, guys, when Marvel launched Dark Reign and Siege, Norman Osborn took over S.H.I.E.L.D., but he dismantled S.H.I.E.L.D. and replaced it with Hammer. Then he said, I want my own team of Avengers. And so what Norman did, he went around the world to different supervillains and said, you guys are going to be my Avengers. You guys are going to take up the mantle of superheroes' names. So for example, he went to Scorpion, who at the time currently had the Venom symbiote. And he said, you are going to be my Spider-Man. He went to Bullseye and said, you are going to be my Hawkeye. And then he went to Daken, the son of Wolverine, and said, you are going to be my Wolverine on my Dark Avengers. Now, we do jump over to the first half of this book. Now, guys, real quick though. The first half is just Daken just being a jerk. That almost every single person who's on the Dark Avengers does not like Daken at all. Matter of fact, the soldiers who work for Hammer, who belongs to Norman Osborn, they all fear Daken, which shows us, the readers, no one on the team likes this man at all. Like, they are afraid of him because they believe that he will be a backstabber, that he will A, kill them, or B, get them killed by someone else. Or C, just basically betray them, get them captured, and end the Dark Avengers program completely. Matter of fact, guys, in the first half of this book, you do have Bullseye, aka Hawkeye, on the Dark Avengers walk up to Wolverine, Daken, and basically start to argue with him. They go back and forth. And the thing is, Hawkeye, aka Bullseye, does not trust Daken at all. Again, he believes that Daken is going to kill him or somehow ruin this whole program that Norman Osborn made. Matter of fact, Norman Osborn himself does not trust Daken at all. But the thing is, he does not want to fire Daken. He wants to keep Daken around because he believes that Daken can be some kind of reliable source on his team. And so he keeps Daken on the team just for insurance, basically. And that's it. But the thing is, Norman Osborn knows that Daken cannot be trusted, that Daken might try to kill him himself. And it's crazy. It's wild. Now, we do jump over to the second half of this book. But here's the thing right here though, guys. Before we go to the second half of the book, which by the way, it does take place after Siege number 1, we do get a 2-page segment in this book where 3 sisters are watching over Daken. And the thing is, you do have one of these sisters say, he's our guy. He's the one. He's the one who is going to bring Ragnarok to Earth. And it's kind of like, wait a second, Ragnarok, that's not good. That's really bad. And why is Daken the one to bring Ragnarok? Now, we know who they are, these 3 sisters. But if you are new to Marvel Comics, These three sisters, they're known as the Fates. They just basically watch over the 9 worlds. And so right now, they're watching over Earth. They're watching over Midgard. They're watching over Dakin because they believe that Dakin can be the one to bring Ragnarok. The question is, though, why is Dakin the one to bring Ragnarok? And the question is also, will he bring Ragnarok back on to Earth? Now, we do jump over to the second half of this book. Like again, it does take place after Siege number 1. Now, of course, you do have the Dark Avengers fighting against Asgard. And you know, it's an all-out war. But the thing is, though, Dakin is kind of enjoying this war because he loves killing. He loves killing people. And so right now, he's laughing while he kills people. It's crazy, it's weird, but guys, that's Dakin for you. Now, to wrap up number 82, you do have Dakin talk to one of the Asgardians, and he says, listen, I can help you and make you famous towards your people. I will help you bring down Norman Osborn and the rest of the Avengers, the Dark Avengers. I will bring their heads on a platter for you. If you help me, I can help you. But the thing is, this Asgardian's confused. He's kind of, wait a second. You just killed like 15 or 20 of my fellow men. And now you're telling me that you want to help me by bringing your fearless leader to me? Some random Asgardian? Why should I trust you? Now, the thing is, before Dakin is able to tell more to this Asgardian, Norman Osborn does come behind Dakin and the Asgardian and blows the head off the Asgardian. Now, again, to wrap up Dark Wolverine number 82, you do have Norman Osborn talk to Dakin. And they do go back and forth a little bit. But the thing is, again, Norman Osborn knows that he cannot trust Dakin at all. And he's kind of wondering, why in the world was Dakin just standing there talking to this Asgardian? That does seem kind of weird. We're in a battle right now. We're in an all-out war. And right now, you're going to stand there and talk to some random Asgardian? That right there makes no sense at all. And so you do have Dakin tell Norman Osborn, watch out, somebody is behind you. And you do have Norman Osborn turn around. He's kind of, what? Who's there? But by the time Norman Osborn turns around, Dakin stabs Norman in the back and then stabs him in the face, telling us, the readers, that Dakin just killed Norman Osborn. And guys, that is huge because, again, the second half of this book takes place after Siege number 1. And the thing is, at the end of Siege number 1, Norman Osborn just defeated Thor. And so it's kind of like, wait a second. Did Dakin just actually kill Norman Osborn? That's crazy. That's wild. But the thing is, that could be what happened. But anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end today's video. Guys, like I said, please leave me a like down below. Also, subscribe for more comic book stories in the near future. Also, any suggestions on books I should read, let me know in the comments below. Because again, you never know, your suggestion could be a future video down the road. But anyways, guys, I'm out of here, and I'll see you on the next comic book video. Later, guys.